Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. If we check our chart, I'm going to pick 1, 5, 6 today as our thing, so it's 1, 5 and 6. We'll see where we get to with the equipment that we are provided, though I'm not going to go in and stare at the groups of stuff. We will quickly get an idea of what we're working with. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. On hit, if the enemy doesn't have any armor, restore health equal to your attack. 2 attack plus 2 more on this for 4. I don't think we have too much to worry about here. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. It's unideal. Let's start stacking some armor. I feel like that's going to be important. I'll take that just because it was the most best of 3 mediocre things. But so far, this path is not working out great. Yeah, this lifesteal scythe is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Because if they hit me with thorns, they're just gonna heal the thorns back with the hit. So, give me the max HP. Give me more armor. Maybe you later. God, have we ever seen a map that had so few chests to find along the way? I will do this, and I will go take a cauldron right now. That'll start getting 2 additional strikes. That's going to be big for us. If we can find an oil to get that to 4 damage, that would be really nice. I want to go to that teleporter over there in a second. More of this is nice. Touch that. Even more of this. And when we get exposed, we're going to get 9 armor back, which is really going to screw with his healing plans, I think. There's a horse up there. We might be able to get to a golem in that time frame. Yes, we will. That will free up even more of our inventory. Every 3 strikes gain 1 attack. Battle start gain 2 additional strikes. That's 1 attack on our first turn, just for free, which is kind of like having an oil. There's a fairy ring over here. Not that that interests me super much. There's a teleporter all the way up there and all the way over there. We want to get to this fire because we want to heal up before this fight, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, they got the diamond skin. Alright, they are stunned. Alright. Operation Get Heaps of Armor worked out well. Our speed is in the toilet, and there are some things that could help with that. But we'll see them if we get them. I love this, because that gets us to 5 with 3 attacks. Expose, give the enemy 2 freeze for each equipped water item. That would be 2. Some healing, some removal of other effects. Well, they don't have any armor, so they can't be exposed. So they're going to go first. They're going to take an additional strike, but then we're going to hit them a bunch of times. So I'm feeling okay about that. If there's a farmer in the middle of this field, right? There's a golem. That's certainly something. You know what? Since it's right there, either that's the farmer or that's the farmer. That's a woodsman. It's not what I want. Oh, that's not a farmer either. Rough. You know what? I'd combine those if I got a cauldron right about now. Was the cauldron we visited? It was right next to one of those. That's nice. Let's find a more northerly one to kind of keep our progress headed north. There's a shop around here. An edge for our weapon is nice. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. That means on our first turn, we would hit for double, gain 1 stun, lose 1 strike for that stun, and then hit for double again. I think I'm just going to take the stun for the enemy. 12 money. Gain armor equal to lost health. Exposed, stun the enemy for 1 turn. Exposed, remove all your poison and gain 3 armor for each. Exposed, gain 4 armor sympathy. Turn start if you have armor, restore 2 health. Okay, nothing super incredible out of that lineup, I would say. Alright, having touched that, we can go back down to Cauldron O'Clock. And I don't know if I've ever done this one. Moldy Meat, -5 health, 5 attack. I mean, I'm kind of here for it. Putting us on 8 attack and giving the enemy 1 stun to start. Honestly, the idea of having that 8 double to 16 now seems slightly stronger. I've just seen the enemy's name. We won't discuss that any more than we already have. None of this helps. I mean, 3 max HP is 3 max HP. I forget that it does have an effect even when you haven't doubled it, or had it doubled. Our purity is not doing very much right now. We are going to need a small heal in a moment. Just scout out a little ahead. There's a golem right there. Alright. A little tiny bit of healing, and then on to the... Easy game. Okay. Let's head in that general direction, shall we? This guy. Whenever a bomb deals 5 or more weapon damage, gain an additional strike. Loads of health. Health is hidden. No bombs. So, just a bunch of health to get through, really. The thorns gonna be a problem. But these 5 thorns won't come until after we've had our additional attacks, so... I think we might be okay. I'll take more armor for the thorns. Don't really fancy any of those. I will do that instead of that. If I could find a 4th one, I would take it. First, Boots of the Hero. Can we find the grave of this land? We are at full health, which is nice. Looking for the bones. Sheet music, countdown 6, trigger symphony 3 times. I don't know that I've ever internalized that this exists. But it seems like it would be very good in certain circumstances that are not these circumstances. That's for sure. Well, a bit late to be finding that guy. It's not often you see the edge of the map surrounded by various rivers and stuff. Oh, egg. Man, this grave does not exist. It's got to be right around here, doesn't it? I think I would rather have 5 health and 2 armor right now. Is there really not... I mean, it could be like here and just off the path, like you can't reach it, because we've seen some of that in the islands of the swamp, but I really feel like I'm not going mad and that there is this entire grave, but no actual grave to pillage. Cooking pot, no good. We will large bonfire in just a tiny second. Right, our attack goes way up. They lose some thorns, get some more back. We take 5 from the thorns. I think we win. Beautiful. Our health needs a refill, but we'll get there. If I could find some food to cook with this redwood roast in this cauldron, I'd be happy about it. For sure. Well, there's a farm there. There's a looking glass here. We knew that was there. Which is kind of a shame. Is there a farmer in this land? No, we've been here. We just went so far around. Came back on ourselves. Alright. Well, there he is. What's this guy doing? Turn start if you have regen, gain 1 additional strike. Riptide and Riptide bomb damage. Spend 1 stack of another random status effect to gain 1 poison. On the first time the enemy gains poison, stun them for a turn. Turn start, spend 1 stack of another random status effect to gain 1 poison. There's no way that we get poison with this, right? So as long as we don't give ourselves poison, I think we're fine. Honestly, I think more max HP helps us most here. I will do this for sure. Then we really do need to go see a golem. Don't know where our closest one was or is. But we can get 2 inventory slots back out of that double-plated armor, which would be ideal. That one is right next to that cauldron. Good to remember. Looks like it's going to be this. Thankfully, we did not die to that wolf that got us there. So, this and this meets that and that. Do I want to do the meats? Sure. Gives us a lot of room to work with. Now, I would like a teleporter that is far away from anything that we've already touched. That's a great one. I could take a random rare. On hit, deal 1 damage. Happy with that. I would love for the... Oh. This is Mushroom Guy, right? Which would be better for our golden muscle potion. Even better if we could make it a diamond. I'd be so happy about it. Battle start if you have 0 base armor, restore health. Battle start deal 4 damage to the enemy. If they don't have any armor, triple it. Not worth it to me right now, I think. 7 attack is very high. This must have something we can get for 41 gold. Gain 12 armor. First time you gain armor, double it. Seems like a good candidate. Turn start, if you have armor, gain 1 additional armor. Also a great candidate. Gain max health equal to base armor. Whenever you lose health, take 1 additional damage. I think I want this plated shield and a fortified gauntlet. We'll restock once. Okay, we need a fire before a fight. Is the gnome going to be around here? They might be. I can't quite recall. Oh no. Is the plated shield... First time you gain armor, double it. If you have armor, gain 1 additional armor. That's going to make this give me 2 armor, isn't it? Instead of 12. Would I rather have this give me 24 or get 1 armor for a few turns? I'm going to ditch that. Oh, is there going to be... There's a teleporter right here. We haven't touched it yet. Can I have an item? I should have gone to the shop. I should have gone to the shop. It's too late. It's too late to get to the shop. We're going in with an empty item slot, and I'm mad about it. Ah, I already thought we had him right then, but we will. It was way closer than I thought it was going to be. Holy, there is the gnome. That is a lovely guy to find. Give your weapon a second edge. Battle start, game 1 attack. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. I guess it's going to be 1 extra attack. Then I really need a bomb fire for how much health we're currently sitting on. There's one down there. We have lots of armor, so I feel reasonably okay exploring around a bit. Did I see earlier? I thought I internalized the edge of a biome that might be really useful to me. And now I can't remember what it was that I thought I saw, or where I thought I saw it, which is... Oh, it was the mushroom guy. Oh, God. There it is. Down here, I think I should be headed. Okay. Now, in my travels to it, I would love to find 1 more strength potion. Can I get to that bonfire tonight? I'd be so happy if I could. I can! Also, we've had like no oil today. Right, I want to touch this. And then just find as many chests as possible. Yeah, I knew you were there as well. This guy's... Looking glasses have not been my friend today. Alright, if we don't get one right now, it's going to have to wait. So, we're going to come down here, unless this... Nope. Go see Potion Man. Make that into a 2 attack, 2 armor, 2 speed, which makes this bad again. Because the first time we get armor is probably going to be this giving us 2. So, meh. Creation of my own destruction right now. Honestly then, give this guy more acid. We need 2 health. We got it. I don't think we're going to be able to get to anything else good or useful before this fight. I don't feel great. I didn't really stop and study what they had going on, but there wasn't a lot of time for pivoting. That's a classic, the Granite Crown Iron Skin Potion, I think it is. Jeez, they got a lot going on. Alright, we finally get to take our strikes. Through their thorns, though. It's going to be a problem. Yeah. Alright, it was a solid Hambat try for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.